Hello everyone and welcome to Fashion Bob's instruction videos. In this video we're going to show you how to set up your sewing machine in 4 easy steps. We're going to talk about the parts of the machine, threading the upper and the bottom bobbin, and the functions of the machine. The sewing machine we're using is Lil Sew & Sew 339. This is a very basic model and it's good for beginners. Also it's cheap. However, if you want to do some more complicated stitches or work on a more complicated project, we suggest you trade up and get a more elaborate sewing machine. We've had some issues in the past with the zigzag stitch and the tension of this one. On our website you can find several other options of basic sewing machines that will work for beginners. The sewing machine comes with an adapter and a foot pedal. Both of these should be plugged in the back of the machine. Do not plug in the machine if you're going to be threading it or changing the needle. The sewing machine comes with spare bobbins as well as a needle threader. It will be pre-threaded when you receive it in the box, which means you can start using it right away. Next we're going to talk about the parts of the machine. You can use the hand wheel to move the needle up and down manually. The upper bobbin and the bottom bobbin hold the thread that you're sewing with. The tension dial will help you adjust the tension on the upper bobbin. The presser foot will hold the fabric down while you're sewing. The reverse stitch can be used to stitch on reverse and make the stitch stronger. You can change the length of each stitch by turning this wheel to the right. The speed button will let you sew faster. I suggest always starting off with the lower speed and then if necessary moving to the faster one. The pattern selection button will let you choose different patterns like straight stitch or a zigzag. I usually use straight stitch with this machine as the zigzag sometimes gets messy. And finally the on and off button can be used to manually turn on the machine, but we'll be using the presser foot instead. Now we're going to talk about threading the upper bobbin. The machine already comes pre-threaded, so first I'm going to remove the white top bobbin from the machine and replace it with the black one. You just need to pull the thread. This machine also comes with the instructions on how to thread the upper bobbin on the side, which makes it easier. I'm going to use the black thread instead because it will be easier to see. Make sure that the thread rolls to the left or counterclockwise and put the spring on top of the bobbin. Then use the pin to pin these two to the machine. The spring should go in the hole on the side of the machine. Next, pull the thread to the left through the tension dial. Then we're gonna thread the purple lever on the side of the machine. If it's hard to reach, you can move the hand wheel clockwise and this will make the lever move to the left and to the right. You can also use the needle threader for that. Next I'm gonna thread the hole that's on the side of the machine and pull the thread down to thread the hole on top of the needle. Finally, I'll have to thread the needle itself. For that, I'm going to lower the presser foot and use the needle threader. Once the needle is threaded, you should pull the thread to the back of the machine, lift the presser foot, put the thread under the presser foot, and pull it to the back. Now we're ready to thread the bottom bobbin. First, we're going to start by removing the white thread that's already there. We're going to replace it with the black one. Make sure that the thread rolls to the left or counterclockwise and put it in the bobbin holder. Then turn the hand wheel clockwise. The upper thread will catch the lower one, so you need to pull the upper thread and then use the needle threader to pull the knot up and to the back of the machine. Now we're going to go over some of the functions of the machine. To increase or decrease the tension of the upper bobbin, you should move the tension dial to the left and to the right. You can also use the reverse stitch by pushing the lever down. As you're sewing, you just need to push the lever and you'll start sewing on reverse, which will make your stitches stronger. You can choose between a zigzag pattern or a straight stitch. I stick to the straight stitch with this machine just because it's easier and it doesn't get messed up. Always keep the needle at its highest position before changing the sewing pattern and then lower it to start sewing. Now you're ready to start sewing. We hope this video was helpful. Subscribe to our channel for more instruction do-it-yourself clothing videos. You can also check out our clothing kits at fashionbob.com and connect with us on social media to share some of the projects you're working on. Thanks for watching.